and welcome to 45 Minutes of Pilates. So glad that you're here to join me today. Today we are going to use a mat and two small weights. They're 3 pounds. I'm Karen, and we are going to have a great class today. We're going to strengthen our core. We are going to lengthen those muscles. So long, lean muscles is a beautiful, wonderful benefit of doing Pilates on a regular basis. So that development of those long, lean muscles. So flexibility, posture. So think about those shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets so that we don't, so that we can fight that rounded posture that happens as we get older. Let's try to keep that good posture as long as we can, okay? And as well as balance. You're gonna work on balance today. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. Anytime I'm facing the camera and I say left or right, feel free to either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying, but either way, we always get both sides. And just make sure to gift yourself these several minutes and put everything to the side. Because when we're focused on other things, especially working on our core strength, it's easy to hurt our back, or maybe you've got a shoulder that you've hurt in the past, or a knee, or your neck, something like that. So really just put everything to the side and bring your focus to your breath and the sensations in your muscles. Pay attention to the modifications and modify if you need to, or take a complete break. But whatever you're doing, I want it to be what's best for you. I want this to be your Pilates practice and not just simply going through the motions. All right, you're gonna get the most out of this doing that nice Pilates scoop, that zipper that starts right below the belly button, zips all the way to the rib cage, staying nice and strong. So deep breath, put everything to the side, and good for you for making time for this today. Here we go. All right, you guys, welcome to Pilates. So glad that you're here with me today. We are gonna actually start standing up, and you'll need a mat and 2 small weights. Mine are 3-pound weights, so yours can be somewhere around that. And of course, you will have an option if you don't wanna use the weights, no problem. So let's bring that chin in our chest, and let's just take those arms up and around. Think about pressing those shoulder blades into your imaginary back pockets each time they press down. One more time. Let's take a nice open chest. So your thumbs are up. Nice open chest, and take one arm across, looking over the shoulder. And again, nice open chest, and look over that shoulder. Good, let's reach those arms back like we're doing the backstroke. And just see the good range of motion that you're able to get. Let's just do 4 more. One more time. Very good. All right, so come on to the back of your mat. Now let's engage the middle. Let's walk our fingertips down. And go ahead and walk those hands out so you're in an upper push-up position with the wrists below the shoulders. Remember, anytime we do a push-up, feel free to bring those knees to the mat. Let's keep our abs engaged, and let's do 2 good push-ups. Chest leading. And good. Let's take our knees to our elbows 8 times. 8, 7. Feel free to start from your knees. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and let's walk those hands back to our feet. So let's sit ourselves down into a chair. So act like there's a chair behind us. Stay zipped up through the middle and long arms, but without shrugging our shoulders. We want to put shoulder blades in our back pockets. Good. We want to stand up and lean back. Give our back a good stretch. And good. I want you to lift your right toes towards your left fingertips. All right, same thing. Right toes to left fingertips. Let's do that 2 more times. And 1 more time. Now hands on the hips, shoulders down, right knee up. Find a spot you're staring at for balance and lift those toes up for 4. So this is your quadricep strength and your hamstring flexibility. 1 more. Good, right toes behind us. Let's make a tabletop with our back, or you can keep those toes close to the ground. Let's take our fingertips down, chin in the chest, and just Take that nose towards that left knee. Right toes reach as high as possible, and that left knee is as straight as possible. Good, feet down. You're gonna walk those hands out. We're gonna come to our forearms and just do 4 slow plank saws. So from those toes, you're moving forward and back. Abs are lifted up. From your shoulders to your ankles are parallel with the ground, or your knees come down whenever you need to. One more time. And good, knees apart. Big toes together. Rest your forehead and breathe. And let's do a nice cat-cow stretch, waking that spine up. And wrists below the shoulders, abs strong, hug the sides, 2 awesome push-ups. Knees to elbows. You can start from the knees, or you can have the knees off the mat the whole time. 7. Keep breathing. 2 more. And let's go ahead and walk those hands back to your feet. Nose towards the knees, let the head hang down, abs are engaged. Sit down into a chair, so shoulders away from the ears. Lift those toes up, zip up through that center. And good, let's stand up, left toes and right fingertips for 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Hands on your hips, left knee up. Let's stand up tall as we lift those left toes up, and try to not lean back as we're lifting the toes. 2 more. And if you're on Zoom, if you guys can make sure you're on mute, please. Let's lift those left toes behind us, zipped up through your center. Make your back a tabletop, or just the best that you can. And then slowly fingertips come down, chin in the chest. And we're gonna take the nose towards that straight right knee and reach our left toes high to the sky. Feet down, we're gonna walk those hands out. Come down to your forearms. Feel free to take your knees down whenever you need to, but watch for a second. If I shrug my shoulders, it's real easy to lift my hips. But if I push my shoulder blades into my back pockets, brings me back to neutral. So you're doing plank saw. Let's do 2 more. Abs nice and lifted up. 1 more time. And knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and sit it back, forehead rests. And from your shoulders to your hips is just completely relaxed. And then a nice cat-cow stretch. And come to your upper push-up position again. Trying to keep the abs lifted as you do those 2 push-ups. Elbows hug the sides. Knees to elbows. Feel free to stay on the knees and just lift 1 at a time, or come up into your plank to do it. We're going to try to shift, so look for a second. I'm shifting my body weight forward as I bring that knee towards my elbow. 2 more times. And good, hands back to your feet. Let the head hang and take a breath. At the end of the exhale, let's lower the hips, raise the arms. Don't forget to stay zipped up through the center. Shoulder blades in your back pockets. I know I'm asking a lot. As we stand up, right toes lift, left fingers for 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Hands to the hips, right knee up, shoulders down, toes up for 4. Standing up nice and tall. 2 more. And let's take the right leg behind us. You decide how high that right leg is lifting and how low that chest comes for a breath. Fingertips slowly down, chin in the chest. Nose towards that left knee, right toes reach as high to the sky as possible. Feet down, let's walk those hands out. Come on down to those forearms. And a good plank saw. Remember how when we pushed those shoulder blades into those imaginary back pockets, keeping that body at neutral. One more time, making the most of our time here today. Knees apart, big toes together. Rest that forehead. Middle of the chest just surrenders to the mat. And a nice cat-cow stretch. Good, last time in that upper push-up position. Wrists below the shoulders, zip up through that center. 2 good push-ups. Knees to elbows. Remember, the torso shifts forward as that knee comes up. See if you can actually touch that knee to your elbow. Keep the wrists below the shoulders. Remember, just doing your best. This is your Pilates practice. If you need to take a break or modify, you're going to do that. Last one. Hands walk back to those feet. Allow the head to just hang and take a breath. Good, let's sit those hips back. Raise the arms, shoulders away from those ears, zip up through that center. Good, we're gonna stand up, left toes to right fingertips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the hips. Stand up tall, open chest, left toes lift. One more. Good, left leg behind you. Let's lower the chest. Raise the leg, just to your own ability. Hands, fingertips, come on down slowly. Chin to the chest, nose to that right knee, left toes. Let's see how high we can reach them. And feet down, let's walk those hands out. Let's come down to your forearms. Push those shoulder blades in our back pockets. Zip up through that center. Slowly 4 and 3. Good. That back is at neutral. 2 more times. And 1. Excellent. Knees apart. Big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. Nice cat-cow stretch. Hopefully that body is warm. Glance up. And let's go ahead and grab our weights and have a seat at the front of your mat. So you're going to go ahead and grab those weights, and we're going to roll them towards your ankles. Make sure you have room to roll back, and you can grab those feet if you want to. Exhale, the back of the knees press down. We're going to grab the weights, come about halfway back. Relax those thighs. Stay zipped up through the center, palms up. 4, 3, straightening the arm the best you can. And now let's open up the chest as we come down slowly. Rest the forehead, bring those knees in, and let's bicycle while we move those legs. So remember, we're not using heavy weights to focus on chest here. The weights are simply there to help to challenge the core more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 leg down and then the other. Those arms come up. Engage that center. Come on up and fold. You can always grab those feet or ankles. Shoulders press down so you've got an open chest. Reach palms up. That zipper that starts right below that belly button pulls all the way up to the rib cage. And let's open it up. Keep breathing. We're not going to hold the breath. Knees in, bicycling those legs. Slowly. 8, 7. Stay focused on your middle. 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 leg down then the other. As long as your shoulders are okay, reach them a little bit above the head. Exhale, very controlled. Come on up and fold. knees press down, and you're gonna do that 2 more times. Exhale, open chest, relax the thighs, reach 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly down. Keep the thighs relaxed, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And press those arms up, slowly bicycling. 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly button pulled all the way towards the spine. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 leg down, then the other. Strong through your middle. Exhale, come on up. And stretch. Good, last time. Shoulder blades in those back pockets, thighs relaxed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up the chest. Try to keep those thighs relaxed as you're rolling down. Rest the head and press up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1 leg down, then the other. Zip up through the center. Exhale, come on up. And weights down, stretch. Good, let's bring those hands back. And let's do our right leg circles from a sitting position. And that could be just your right leg or both legs. Zip up through the center and circle around for 8. Anytime you need to put that left foot down, please do, but don't make those fast circles. Make sure it's a slow and controlled movement. Good, 4 more, your best. 3 more. When those legs come a little lower to the ground, you can definitely tell it's getting more difficult. 1 more time. And feet together, a little farther away from you. And let's reach towards those toes. Chest down and breathe. As you exhale, sinking down. Good job. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. And let's have a weight in our right hand. So just 1 weight for now. So engage that center and make sure that your left wrist is directly below the shoulder. So we're going to extend that right arm and that left leg. Hold for a second and bring them underneath. So I'm not resting the left knee or the right hand. And of course, if this hurts your right shoulder, feel free to put that weight down. Really focus on staying zipped up through that center as you extend the arm and leg. And just see if you can pause for a second. Good, 3 more. Nice Pilates scoop as you extend. 2 more. 1 more time. And good. Let's sit our hips to the left and bring your left hand on top of the right. Good. I want you to come down to your forearms for a plank. Anytime those knees need to come to the mat, they can. Shoulder blades press into the back pockets. As you lift up into your plank, take your right fingertips, reach as far as you can. Now left fingertips. Now right toes barely off the mat. Left toes barely up. Good, reach with the right. Reach with the left. Right toes. Rest at the knees if that back bothers you at all. 1 more time through. Right fingers and left. And right toes and left. Hold the best plank you can for 8, 7, fighting gravity, Good. 4. And awesome. Knees apart, big toes together. Breathe and exhale. Say ah. Good. Arch up into your cat stretch. And glance up. All right, so now you're going to take one weight and you're going to actually place it behind your right knee, okay? So you're going to place it behind your right knee so that right foot is in the air. All right, if it's too difficult, you can do this without the weight. Right wrist directly under the shoulder, that right leg comes up. Zip up through the center. So now you're going to lift that right leg and bring the elbow and knee underneath. Lifts, you're having to squeeze that right glute to lift up, and always make sure, like I said, that that right wrist is directly below the shoulder. Keep breathing. Good. Lift up and hold for a second. Last 3. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Awesome. All right, let's put that weight down. Sit our hips to the right and bring your right hand on top. Deep breath. And let's tuck the toes under. Come to a forward fold. Bring those feet out the width of the mat. Hold on to your elbows and just let the head hang heavy towards the ground as you're slowly rocking towards one leg and then the other. Let's reach our right arm up, gentle twist. And switch sides, left arm up, gentle twist. Hang those arms down, let's engage those abdominals, roll it up. Shoulders back, and grab both of the weights, please. So let's keep those feet far apart. We're going to be doing a squat and lifting our right leg up. So make sure you're not hinging from the low back. Make sure it's going to be bending from those knees and hips. So nice Pilates scoop, that right leg comes up. Good. 2. 3, those feet stay far apart. 4. 5. 6, 2 more. 7. Now hold it up here and crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to those squats, same leg, right leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, crunches, here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, awesome. Put those weights down, please, carefully. Feet far apart, right arm up. Left hand's gonna gently pull the arm straight, rest your head. And feet together. See if you can come down just that little bit more. And good, bring those feet nice and far apart. Hands down to the mat, chin in your chest. Just allow the top of the head to hang down. Relax the tightness in those hamstrings or inner thighs. And exhale, let's bring the hands up to the front of the mat. Whatever foot's there, bring it back so you're in your plank. You can start on your knees or your toes. And we're gonna tap those feet out for 8 straight legs. 7, 6, zip up through that middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit back in child's pose, knees apart, big toes together. Breathe, let the middle of the chest sink towards the mat. And nice cat-cow stretch. Glancing forward. And let's have a seat and go ahead and do our left leg circles. So that means either just your left leg or both. Circling around to the left. Zip up through that middle. Let's think about good form. 4, 8, slow and controlled. 7, look, that right foot could go down anytime you need it to. 6, and 5. Good, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Feet farther away from your body. Walk those hands together. Excuse me, hands toward your toes and sink it down. Good, now let's come up onto your hands and knees, please. Weight in your left hand. You're gonna make sure that your right wrist is directly under the shoulder, fighting gravity, zipping up through that center. Head's just a natural extension of the spine. It's gonna move because your torso is moving, but we're not straining the neck. So let's extend out and bring everything underneath. Good, breathe, extend out and hold. Everything underneath. Especially as you extend the left arm and the right leg, are you staying zipped up through that center? Continuing to breathe, not holding our breath. Last 3. Pause for a second on the extension. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Hold. And bring it down. Good job. Hips to the right, right hand on top of the left. Good, and let's go ahead and come to your forearms for a plank. All right, shoulder blades away from those ears. Push them into your back pockets, knees down when you need to. Right toes, or right fingertips, sorry, reach. And left fingertips. Right toes barely off the mat. And left. Go to right fingertips, reach. Left fingertips. Right toes barely up. And left. One more time, right. Left, woo! Right, left. Hold your plank for 8. Zip up to the center. 5, shoulder blades back. And beautiful, woo! Knees apart, big toes together. Rest your forehead. Exhale, middle of the chest sinks towards the mat. And good, nice cat-cow stretch. Now let's go ahead and take that weight, place it behind our left knee. Left wrist directly under the shoulder. We're gonna zip up through the center. Right arm is gonna reach and slowly elbow and knee underneath. So that left glute really has to work to lift up. And of course, across the center of our body, those abs and obliques are having to stabilize us. So important. Not holding our breath either. 3 more times. 2 more. Good, 1 more time. Awesome. That weight comes down, hips to the left, and left hand on top of the right. Good, nice cat-cow stretch. Exhale, tuck those toes under, lift your hips. Feet can stay together. You can hold on to the same calf. You can cross and hold on to the opposite calf. But straighten the legs the best that you can. Deep breaths. Hang the arms down. Let's roll up slowly. Shoulders away from the ears, and you're going to grab both weights again. So, shoulders relaxed. We're going to try to keep those feet far apart, especially towards the end when we're tired like this. You really want to pay more focus and attention to that form, not hinging from the low back, keeping the head and chest up, knees and hips bent. So we're going to squat, lift your left leg for 8. Good. 7, legs stay far apart. 6, 5, 4 more. 3, good. 2, and 1. Let's lift that left leg and crunch. 8, 7, bottom of the rib cage to top of the hip bone. Not holding our breath. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And let's squat. 8 more. Left leg. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. All right, guys. Weights down. Left arm reaches. Right hand gently pulls. Rest your head to the right. Feet together. Same side. Good stretch. Very good. All right, open it up. And let's go ahead. Come to the back of your mat. Zipped up through that center. Walk those hands down. And let's walk those feet out. Wrists below the shoulders. Hips come down to neutral. Tap your straight leg toes. 8, 7 from your knees if you want. 6, 5, wrists below those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and good. Bend the elbows, slowly come down to the mat. Zip up through your center. Good. And let's reach into our Superman. So stay zipped up through the center, not shrugging our shoulders. Head's neutral extension of the spine. Bring those arms underneath the shoulders. Lift using your upper body back just a little bit. Bring those hands to the front and slide them to your side. Straight arms swoop to the front and to the side. 2 more times. Stay engaged through that center. 1 more time. Good. Let's turn our head to the right. Relax our glutes, relax our shoulders. Take a nice breath in and out. And let's glance up and look to your right. And let's give the shoulders and chest a good stretch. Right hand, palm down, straight out from the body. Roll yourself to the right. As we rest our head on the right side, bend your left knee, place the foot behind you. Left hand slides to the low back. And let's take that left foot, see if it wants to walk farther away. See if your right fingertips want to walk a little bit closer to shoulder height. Deep breath. And exhale. Slowly rolling back to the center. And let's extend the left arm straight out, palm down. Roll yourself to the left, rest on the left side of the face. Bending that right knee, place the foot behind you. Right hand slides to the low back. Remember your options. You could walk the right foot farther away. Left fingertips could walk closer to shoulder height. Deep breath. And exhale. Slowly, let's roll back to the center. Place those hands underneath your shoulders. Let's open it up into cobra. Nice stretch for the middle. Sit back in child's pose one more time. Rest your forehead. Let the middle of the chest sink. Good. All right, come on up to your front of your mat, and you don't need your weights. Let's walk those hands towards our ankles or our feet. Gently press the back of the knees down. Your chest is sinking forward. Good. Let's roll down one vertebra at a time. Keep your chest open. Zip up through that center. Good. Let's take that right leg straight up. Engage the center. Nose towards that knee. Lower it down and hold. Good. Nose towards the knee. Zip up through that center. 2 more. One more. This time as that leg comes down, let's go ahead and control, roll it up and grab your ankles or feet. Roll down slowly, open chest, relax thighs, keep breathing. Left leg straight up, engage that center, nose towards the knee, and extend and hold. 3 more. Keep breathing 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. This time as that left leg comes down, engage, come on up. And let's do that with both legs lowering this time. But if it's too much to have both feet off the ground at this point in class, feel free to put 1 foot on the mat. So let's extend both legs up. Engage your center, nose towards the knees. Exhale, lower and hold. Scoop in through that middle. Strong through that middle, nose to the knees, so it's not your neck that's working. It is your abs. Zip up through that center 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. Arms down. Lower the legs a little bit and little tiny crosses. Stay zipped up through the center. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Home stretch, 15 more seconds here. Don't hold that breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give those knees a nice tight hug. Hold on underneath the knees. Exhale, come on up. Shoulders down. Now you can put your feet down or 1 foot down anytime you need to. Chest open, zipped up. 1 leg or both are here. Take those legs wide. Center, feet down, and shoulders down. Do that again. Lean back, zip up through the center, shoulders stay down. Legs wide, lift the toes if you can. Middle. Good, shoulders down. 2 more times. Exhale, open chest. Legs wide, toes lift as long as your back's okay. Shoulders down one more time, your best. Zip up through that center, legs wide, toes lift, center, and good. Feet together. Let's bring those heels close to the body. Hold on around your toes, shoulders down, lift the head up as the knees press down, and then nose toward your toes. Right hand behind you. Look over that shoulder, left hand on the knee. Come to the center, shoulders down, lift the head up, and then nose towards the toes again. Left hand behind you, look over that shoulder, right hand on the knee. And good, legs straight out, shoulders down, slowly roll all the way down. Nice job, everybody. Let's hug your right knee into your chest. Rotate that foot gently in both directions. Big, deep breaths in and out. And now your left hand's going to bring the knee across the body. Look over your right arm, gentle spinal twist. This right shoulder stays pressed to the mat. Slowly uncross. And let's take that right leg, cross it over the left. Bring it in towards the body, inch your fingertips towards your ankles or feet, and toes gently towards the shoulders. Release the left leg, and that right foot is in both hands. Gently, the foot pulls towards the middle of the chest. Exhale, feet wide, heels towards your fingertips. Lift up into that nice bridge. Stretching those hip flexors. Deep breath. Peeling that spine down, one vertebra at a time. Hug your left knee, right leg flat. Rotate that foot gently both directions. Gentle spinal twist. That right hand brings that knee across. Look over your left shoulder. Deep cleansing breaths. And slowly rolling to that low back. Let's go ahead and cross that left leg on top of your right. Bring the knees towards your chest, inch the fingertips towards the feet, toes towards the shoulders. That feels good for your hips. And right leg flat. Gently, that left foot is pulling towards the middle of the chest. And release. Those heels are going to walk towards your fingertips one more time, and let's lift up into that nice bridge. See that belly lift and lower with each breath. Peeling that spine back down. Bring those soles of the feet together off the mat. Heels pull down, knees press apart. So you can either hold your ankles here or hold your, wrap your fingertips around your feet. And release, hands on your knees. Let's draw circles. Massage your low back. Gently in both directions. And engage your center. Rock yourself so you're sitting up. And let's sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Sitting up nice and tall. So let's point those right fingertips down and gently pull the fingertips back. And switch. Let's clasp your fingertips at your low back. Shoulder blades pull into your imaginary back pockets, opening the chest with that chin down. Good, release. Let's reach those arms up. Exhale, twist to one side, shoulders down, gently look over that shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side, shoulders down, gentle twist. Good, untwist, chin in your chest, shoulder blades in your back pockets. Let's roll right ear to right shoulder. Left hand slides to the low back. Right hand is not going to pull, but just gently take the head over. Now bring your chin slightly down and very gently press a little bit forward with that head. Now relax the arms, chin in your chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Right hand slides to the low back. This left hand is just going to gently bring it across. Tilt the chin down a little bit and very gently press the head forward. Relax the arms, chin down. Deep breath in, reach. And exhale. Give yourself a hug, pat yourself on the back. Thanks for joining me for Pilates. High five.